Okay, welcome back to the platform. It's Shay Seeking. I'm back with another video. And what I was just hearing was the thing that somebody made a mistake with is I was reading about the sacred suing women. Okay. Um, but it made me think about the world card. Okay. It made me think about Esther. It made me think about even maybe somebody with Mandarin energy or something like maybe somebody has Mandarin in their DNA. Um, but I feel like the misconception here is I keep hearing something about mere men, mere men. So it's something like the world card energy was never supposed to belong to men. They were never supposed to be passing around the world card energy. It's something like a phenomenon. They were never supposed to go in and break the barriers and start testing or doing these things on the world card, but they've been the world card energy. That's like God's wife on earth, right? And it's like they've been doing this for centuries for some reason. And I'm thinking, how, right? So I was watching this movie about these elephants or whatever. I think it's like Water for Elephants or something like this. And it was a part that came like the elephant was sick or whatever, or the elephant didn't want to perform or something like this. And then I had just walked in the room on this part, and he picked up a paper or whatever, and it had like a different language on it. And he started speaking in that different language to the elephant, and then she started to do every single thing that they told her to do. So what I was thinking was, with all this mental anguish that somebody's trying to put on somebody or mental manipulation, that somebody could be it's not about impaired or impediment or like I said, somebody is trying to take over ownership or something of somebody or something. And like maybe some of us are these gifted children, right? So I'm picking up there's a lot of retired scientists, there's a lot of people that pretend to be just tarot readers and stuff, and these people, they're reincarnated scientists, or these are people that have like connections in things like this, right? um and then I realized somebody brainwashed a certain language. Like say some of us are those gifted children or whatever, star seeds, rainbow children, whatever, indigos or whatever like this. And again, ever since you was a child, they use technology to communicate with you, maybe in your sleep or some kind of way, or watch over you or something like this. And somebody could have, because I keep hearing saying we don't talk anymore. So I'm thinking that somebody could have. Now this could be a good thing or a bad thing, but for somebody or some of these children here, and maybe I'm the spokesperson or the Christ for these children that will be somewhat lost, right? Because or the lost children, okay? That like say some of us, like I said, with these feathers on your crown, it has more to do with also like um we'll say these gifted children, because a lot of these gifted children can be reincarnated scientists and doctors and shit like this, or connected to them in some kind of way. So what I was getting from that is that somebody tried to confuse the language. 7-Eleven, right? Um, that song is about kind of like confusing the language, right? And then we also have Genesis 11:7. I think is when they talk about confusing the language so that somebody can't communicate no more. So it made me think that yeah, we got the high priestess on top of the deck here. Somebody did something to confuse somebody's language here. So like say you are, like I said, a elite breed or something, and these masculine energies have dispersed or whatever like this. They're not like they're focusing on other things or these other leaders or whatever. Somebody could have went in and changed the language so that somebody could think that, I don't know, it's something like this. Like somebody could have, like if you, that's what I'm saying, you have to be on this channel from the beginning to just really know and really follow the story. Like when we started out talking about media, news, the government, like 3 or 4 years ago, and then incorporating that with the Bible and history and so on. And then we came into talking about these issues or whatever, these relationships and stuff like this. And now it's going back into the now it's going back. I can't help where it goes, but it's going back into the level of really looking at this stuff from a higher point of view. Okay. And again, unfortunately, a lot of people have been put to sleep on a level or it was seemingly so, or they're silenced. Okay, so they can't talk about these things like I'm probably talking about it on this channel, or they don't care, or they're a part of the problem, or they're a part of these organizations, or whatever, or they already know and they're not talking about it. So they're not really giving the public anything that can help them out in this day and age if they were going through this. Or we're talking about there's only a small few that have actually went through this process. So these other people wouldn't understand anyways. These other people would maybe rather talk about daily drama. I mean, talk about what you want on your platform, but don't target people that's trying to look at something from a different aspect, or people that are actually being afflicted by things. Because in this day and age, most of these people have already been zombified out. So they can't see past what, like I keep hearing, the dead only see what they want to see. So a lot of people are, spending lots of time, I'm just saying, talking about things that may be just gossip or nonsense. I mean, but you can talk about what you want to talk. That's what YouTube is about. Just don't start disturbing and throwing magic and doing fucked up shit and going making complaints like about people that's trying to change something or change the world, or that may be realizing something about themselves or others or something as a group that could be happening to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that energy, right? And a lot of these people know that they was watching you, and you don't know who the fuck they are. And then they get on these panels like using different names, talking about like you know them and you talking to them. I don't know none of these fucking people, right? Same thing as I'm thinking about, like I feel like somebody is like there's a heavy presence of like, oh, a match, or you need a match. It's like I'm totally in my priesthood energy right here. Lust is the last thing on my mind. Having a man or a woman, because I don't like women like that, okay, unfortunately. But having a man, okay, or something like this, or something like this, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know real. That's how I know a lot of people don't really have a twin flame, because they don't really know what the real. Now there could be some people that so called ended up with a twin flame, or yours, but it's really not their twin flame. It's like somebody commercialized something here. Somebody commercialized something here. And unfortunately, a lot of people are being put in things that they have no idea is going on. It's almost like somebody can just play dollhouse with your life. So unfortunately, it may be some people, or a very small amount of people, that have to worry about people blocking them out of their own frequency, and then trying to take it over and turn them into a puppet for them. And this is not the elites anymore. This is regular motherfucker. This is a girl that you went to school with fifth grade, and because they've been doing all this scamming behind the scenes, or they've been doing all this hacking, they've hacked into things that make them feel powerful, or higher up, or like God, or something with a God complex above the law, to be able to do things and put implement things onto people's homes and lifestyle. And I know we like to call it like I'm just looking at it from a different angle. That's just what I do, okay? Um some of this stuff, like I was just talking to Taurus about like witchcraft or something like this, and it's like some of this stuff is like we like to call it witchcraft and spell work or something, but some of this stuff is just as simple as somebody going to some type of establishment and asking to get some type of rights or something, to do some type of analysis on you or your house, and you never agreed to it. Like they have, I'm guessing, I was just reading a couple of like clauses or bills or something like this that they've made to protect people from. So obviously it has happened. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Most people aren't looking at these things or sharing these things, or like for me, I've run into people that do like Bible history. I've run into people that do like crafts. I've run into people that do tarot or something, but I don't hear anybody talking about these things. So maybe it's not happening to a lot of people, right? Or maybe it's something that somebody is not seeing that's very important. But for me, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here, and if there's other people that might need help with it, or have information about whatever the fuck this is that's going on too. So I just been looking at a couple of things when it comes to like mental analysis and stuff like this, and things in the past when because something is telling me to focus on, I guess, Wisconsin right now, why it's in reverse, and what was they doing to somebody's mental, or what kind of game, or what kind of technology or science or something. Science keeps coming up in reverse. What have they been doing to you or somebody else in this area or something like this? Okay. um so I kind of was just looking at a couple of things, um and I think it was a documentary talking about what is it called? It's like called like Third Eye Spies or something. And I think I started to watch this documentary like years ago. And I think I even brought it up on this channel. But I think that before I go to bed, when I really settle down tonight, I think I'm gonna put that on and watch it again because it's basically what we're talking about. Like without me doing the research or without me going into depth, trying to find out what these people could have been doing to somebody mentally. Why do I pick up on this energy? It must be a lot of people that's connected to me or somebody that's connected to me that this happened to or is happening to me, right? So so in a sense, I'm talking about this in these readings, but again, I'm guessing sources telling me to look at it. You know, I had to go into it how they would be looking at it with the codes and stuff. Because if we keep talking about it like this, nobody's gonna respect it. Same way if we keep saying, yeah, they doing witchcraft, you really diluting the issue instead of finding out that witchcraft could be somebody just basically signing some documents in your name without your permission and then getting some kind of assessment, some kind of illegal assessment or something done on you. Or for generations, these people could go through certain bloodlines, and when these awakenings happen, they make sure that they target or they already know who is the child that's gifted or the black sheep that's going to be set apart or not really talked to. It's almost like a formula, right? It's almost like something like this, okay? And then to target that individual and maybe even pay off the rest of the family members so they can look at you like you crazy, or you know what I'm saying? They can vacate the premises or whatever, okay? So there's heavy emphasis on a certain bloodline right now that my ancestors have me looking at, and that's just it. Um, and I'm hearing friend or foe, but you already know, okay? So I think I went to the store and I got something, and then I seen Johnson something, and on my way back, on my way back, I seen Johnson. And I know somebody's trying to say that they're at war, and I think Source want me to know who it is right now. Okay, it's like serious. I need to pay attention to whoever this is that feel like they're at war with me. This could be a bloodline. Okay. So when I looked at their coat of arms, I see that the cross is on there. So these are people that are maybe responsible or during their era or something has something to do with crucifying the Christ. So they could be doing this with mental analysis. It doesn't have to physically be somebody dragging somebody out the house and putting them on a wooden cross in the middle of the road. This could be, again, slander. This could be different things. This is witchcraft here. Okay. Having access, okay, to someone that you shouldn't be, or they didn't give you permission to have access to them in that way, okay. And then I came back around the corner and they have Johnson's, and somebody's going to try to act like, oh, you're just jealous because a certain family is doing. But what I'm looking at with these scientific analysis, if it can be proven that these people are invading people's privacy like mine, or digging in my mind and, and extracting information from my mind that's for me to move forward and build something for my family this time to make our family grow, because maybe it's not, the actual family is not as big as it is, and so now, or it's been thinned down by these people, there are these attacks, and now it was time for my family or for me to create my own family unit, and then for that to be expanded here, and somebody is taking that formula and using it for their family, off of the abuse or some type of invasion that they caused to happen to me or others. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So I saw, and I thought it was weird because I was just looking up that case or whatever about that the little boy that got wrapped up in that mat in the gym, and I noticed that the name is his name was Johnson. So I'm thinking it's something heavy here, like or this could be something that just bringing some type of awareness to this family for some other reason. Maybe they're being attacked. I don't know. I don't usually, stage the shit. It's freestyling, and this is what we're going with. But this name is just keep coming up. And as soon as I walked in the door and sat down, we seen Johnson Finance. So I don't know if somebody is like gloating. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I had a dream that this girl named Johnson that my grandma used to babysit. I had a dream or a vision that she was dating, that they had kidnapped or they had cloned or they had coveted my particular masculine, either his spirit, his energy, his mental, his essence, or something like this. And they captured it and tried to create a being to have this Johnson girl marry this person or be with this person or something like this, okay? And leave me, like, right? Maybe not the physical, but his essence or something like this, right? And then I told you guys I did that one thing where I was looking at why do someone want me to look at John Gotti and what was happening when he was in jail? And then I found out that it was a guy named Johnson. that he got into a fight with, and I think he got his head bust or something in jail and something like this. So it's just bringing me back. It's like some traits here. Okay, it's something here, and I'm also hearing something about cloaking, right? It's like this family consumes members and put them in the family. There's a lot of things that I've noticed about a lot of these bloodlines. Now, there's not everybody in the bloodline, but I'm just saying it's it's something like this. Like somebody's playing God here. Okay, somebody's playing God, and somebody's also playing with the dead. There's a sinister something here that's going down deep down in this state or something like this. Okay, um, where I put up something earlier. I found some blogs or whatever, and this guy was saying, if it's up to me, between the world and Baldwin, Baldwin is the true heir. So this made me think, like, what the hell is this that I'm reading or whatever? So certain things, certain words, that's why I call myself the word girl. Certain words trigger extensive research or thought processes. Okay, so like I said, unless there's something more sinister that's going on in Wisconsin, um, like some kind of underground shit. Okay, I don't want to say railroad, but underground establishment or something like this. And this is why I'm telling you guys about this psychosis, or that they're trying to implement this on someone, that they could have taken what they would consider a man and left the Indian, or taken the Indian and left the man, or something like this. It's a dynamic here where I can feel and it's kind of weird because, like I said, the dead or zombies are not gonna, they may be well aware of what's going on. They may be tapped in the 5D. They may be tapped in with chips, so they really know what's going on more than I know what's going on. Okay, but there's also a level of something like a frequency of Gnosticism, and you can only just have that in your blood. That's the blood of the gods. Okay, so with Gnosticism, it works differently than somebody that's being microchipped, and they can just go and like on that movie Lucy. What? Okay, take something. It like, okay, okay, yeah, take something for it. Like in that movie Lucy, she could just kind of flip through memories and everything. Flip through. She just knew everything, right? So again, that can make somebody real cocky and real like I'm seeing like a bulldozer energy that can make people be very pushy, cocky, haughty, or something like this, right? But there's a difference. What I feel like about Gnosticism, it kind of works as like a, it's like a sixth sense or something like that. Okay. Um, so, and also I feel like this has something to do with people not taking people serious, or saying somebody is a joke or embarrassment for women or something. But you may have one of the greatest minds in the world, and people are just trying to degrade you because you may not live your life the way. But the first thing is, people, whoever these people is, they should not even had a preview or a vision into your life in the first place, bitch. What, why are these people on these blogs talking about what the inside of people's house look like, this, that, and that? You know what I'm saying? That shit is weird to me. What program are you a part of that you have all that fucking information about what's going on in somebody's house, what their bathroom look like, what their kitchen like? Who the fuck are you? That's why I said it's something about pulling the plug on these programs or something that first got signed in when Biden first got in. When these people were working from home, somebody need to retrieve that equipment or something like this, because I feel like it's very dangerous what's going on here. Okay. And some people is going to be mad because they don't want to get rid of this, or some of these people could have been watching people in their homes for some type of insurance investigation or something like this, and they still have these images or whatever, or they could have went too far. So it's something like this that I'm picking up on. Okay. And of course, these motherfuckers is messy as hell. I mean, it's just messy. I feel like, again, especially these people that's elders, it's just messy. It's just a lot of mess. All right. When people are really, they're picking on people that's really trying to get to the bottom of something. That's how I can tell when people are zombies or they've been what you call compromised. Okay. It's kind of like bullying or something. It's like, you want these elders to be the one to tell me what? Okay, I could, because I'll kick a fucking elder out, bitch. I'm not playing with you. So I could do the least possible. I could do the least possible in my life, in my mind, or my mindset is beyond and a lot higher than a lot of these hoes on here that's talking about anything. Okay, so we can go ahead, unless, like I said, you don't have to be on here telling everything. You don't have to be the Christ, bitch. I might be the Christ. I might be somebody that God chose to speak about this shit in this matter. Mind your motherfucking business. I feel like people been able to talk about certain people under the radar or behind the scenes for a long time, okay, without no consequences. So it's kind of embedded in their mindset, right? You know what I'm saying? These secret groups that are watching people like fucking creeps that ain't got nothing better to do. It's something that's embedded in them, and they feel like a sense of superiority or something like this, because they've had that access. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, if I was out on the street with not a dollar to my fucking name, none of these bitches would be really able to compare to me. The way I know is because a bitch that would be even trying to be compared to me wouldn't even be on a fucking platform like that doing the fuck that. You understand? So like I said, I don't know what kind of access, but I'm hoping that. Good night. Love you. So I'm hoping that whatever the fuck you see me doing in my bathroom, a normal motherfucker will be doing that in their bathroom on a day-to-day basis. Okay, maybe they won't do it no more if they found out somebody had a hidden camera in there. Okay, so like I said, yeah, these motherfuckers gonna be embarrassed because I'm telling the truth on your stupid ass. I don't know who you got up in here that just like the hype or whatever that's telling these people they stars and they not. Like I motherfucking said. I'm just gonna tell you like that, bitch. I don't need no accolades, motherfucker. I don't need no group to be in. I don't need none of that shit. I'm a whole different breed. I'm a whole different breed. So I feel like a lot of people wanted these people to be alone in this instance or whatever the fuck this is, okay? So you could be feeling hopeless or something. A lot of people, if they went through this type of treatment or something like this, they probably already schizo or something. They didn't make it. They broke it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said somebody is different, man. I'm here to break the motherfucking mold. I ain't gonna fit in it. Some of these people is okay, with, the fact that somebody could be watching them in their house or something like this, and they might put on to try to get. I know that whatever they're doing to me personally, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I had the most sales or nothing. These people are trying to utilize me or make me feel like nothing. And they're going to make sure that I don't get nothing from it. You understand? So I already know I already peeped the game and peeped the formula. You understand? So that's why I ain't got time to play with these people. I already peeped the fucking game. So somebody to call false judgment on a situation here. Okay. I already peeped the game in the cycle, and I might not have all the words I need to describe, but like I said, before I even looked at this shit, I was able to already pull on just the natural energy around me to basically describe what was happening to me in my household without having an inkling or one piece of proof. You understand? So when I started reading these things, I'm like, oh, that's what this is. Oh, the sleepiness, that's what this is. Oh, yeah, because I didn't start getting like this until I moved to Wisconsin. Oh, okay, so these are the things that if this family has something to do with it, that this could, oh, so maybe this is what they did to a lot of people in this area. Okay, or something like this. Because there's something about this being a ghost town or a ghost land, or it's almost like these people have taken over the Garden of Eden, and it's just the Garden of Heathens. It's something like this, okay? So, yeah. So there's something definitely rogue about scientists, and a lot of these people took money. That's why I said a lot of these so-called black people that want justice and don't want nobody to call them out on their bullshit because they'd rather blame it on the white man and every motherfucking body else. And a lot of these black people from your fucking community been the ones that been taking money or little shit on the side or ass or dick, whatever this is, to do these little things to you, even since somebody was a child here. So people should stay in their lane. If you was on that part and you had something to do with doing some trials on like this on a child or something, stay the fuck over there. Don't speak on the child that's speaking about what might have happened to them or other people. Okay? You like that police officer that you wish you would have never called because now he touching on you and putting his hand in your pants when he put you in the back seat of the car. The fuck out of here. All right? So, anyways, we got the hangman here. Okay? It's gonna be wrath, motherfucker. Somebody think that you gonna run up on me. That's why I said it's different if that shit would have stayed all the way in the background and I just was clueless. I'd be pissed off too though, because I don't like nobody trying to play me either. You know what I'm saying? But you, like I said, it's gonna be that shit. It's gonna be that shit like Medusa or something like this. You know what I'm saying? If somebody think otherwise, okay, that's just a problem. All right, because I already know that that's probably my spouse in that fucking house speaker, and your ass is fired if you coming at me. You understand what I'm saying? I already know that that's probably my real spouse with that fucking mask on, going over there acting like the house speaker. Okay, that's why I said these people are damned though. This is somebody that sucks the life out of these people or something like this, and then include them into their family line. They don't even, these people talking shit. Do you know that you're not using your real name? Do you know that they sucked your brains out and then made you something else before you come talking to me? Do you know that that's not your family? That's what I'm saying about this makeshift family shit. Like, stop playing with somebody. That's why I said, somebody say, oh, you should, we just got somebody I used to know. Bitch, I don't want to know nobody like you. Because you nothing compared to what I am. That's why you try so hard to watch me and do all this other shit. And that's just the proof in the motherfucking pudding. Okay? It's just my show. You understand what I'm saying? Whether I wanted it to be or not. You just a worker, a part of the cast, bitch. That's what you always going to be. Because I don't perform for no fucking body. You see, the only way somebody could ever sit there and try to say that I was performing, I didn't know the cameras was running. Because I'm not no fucking performer. I own performers. The fuck you talking about? We got the Four Swords here. That's the bloodline that I come from, nigga. Yeah, somebody doing something here. I'm telling you, whoever this is constructing these weapons or something, but I feel like there's an end to whatever this is. Like, these people have the audacity to be unrequitedly invading your privacy without you even knowing who, what, when, and where, and then have the nerve to be like, oh, you didn't have to shut me out. I don't even know what the fuck is going on, dummy. Like I'm saying, and you obviously ain't all fucking that if you can't get your message through to me clear. Like I said, I don't want to talk. I'm not thinking about none of these fucking people. I'm thinking about myself. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't thinking about these people. Ain't nobody. I'm not even. I'm concerned about my sexuality, bitch. So you know, just because you can't have no discipline, don't come the fuck up over here. Just because you ain't disciplined, just because you think you know something about somebody that you probably fucking don't know. Okay? Yeah, somebody misjudged somebody or something here. I said what I motherfucking said. Any bitch that's 50 years old on some gossip column with 6 other motherfuckers all day talking shit, whatever. I mean, I'm guessing I cuss on this channel too. Doing whatever you doing, all that hoopla. Bitch, you mentally ill. You should just find something else to do with your time. Okay? I'm just saying, it seemed like a mental illness to me. And again, we could just say, a lot of these people, like I said, they familiar faces. So you just got paid off, and you trying to get attention, to take attention off of the person that was probably victimized, or the people that was actually victimized. You the one want some attention. Motherfuckers be vibrating so high, attention don't do nothing but make them want to maybe run and hide, bitch. I don't need no attention. The attention is already gonna be on me. The essence is already gleaming. You know what I'm saying? We got the sun out here. Like I said, it's whatever. All right? So like I said, can't nobody... These people is weird, man. If somebody want to go into like a prison or something and talk about the prisoners. Right? And then I also realized that this must be something with this Johnson & Johnson. It made me think about baby powder. So this is something that's implemented through the powder when they're younger. And then these people come back in teenage years and start doing these studies and shit on your mind. And then when you get older, they try to just take everything out of your fucking head or something and use it to as spare parts for some other people or something like this. That's why I said about these bloodlines, man. Some of them is not even, these are people that grafted themselves in or something like this. Some of these is not even the real family members to these lines here. So we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody did have something to do with doing sleep hypnosis or something on somebody. Maybe even contacting somebody in different languages here in order to steal this money from this Wheel of Fortune here. But they're going to have to give it back, okay? Something can be proven here. They did this to an Empress here, okay? This Empress, okay? That's funny because this is what colors I got on right now. Cream. Okay. Yeah. So what else do we have? All right. So we have this energy of the Five of Intelligence here. The Empress is standing strong. So I feel like these two people, they may be saying, oh, you know, I'm walking away from you or something. But I feel like these people have been forced to let something go. That's the truth. They're going to try to take it. They're going to try to seem like, oh, I walked away from that bitch. That bitch ain't got nothing to offer for me, blah, 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 blah. But all these men are playing with my things. There's no such thing. I'm figuring that after 2025, there's really no such thing as Russia and all these other things. There's only one world order energy. The energy was put inside this Empress right here. This is the world thing in front in her hand. Okay, this is wisdom. Okay, and this is just some gold ball. So everything else is looking at like gold and precious jewelry or whatever, but this is wisdom standing strong. Okay, so somebody's trying to make it seem like this is not what it is, but it is. These people trying to say, well, I don't want to touch you or I don't want nothing to do with you, but really this is the Satan running. Okay, because they can't pull on somebody's energy or something no more. All right, so these people are salty. Okay, we got the sun here. So this is the Empress son here, okay? There might be even an Empress and her son or a child here, okay? Somebody is mad. Like I was watching something today about this lady and she was talking about sometimes parents can be jealous of their children to see them excel at something here. You know, because I'm pretty sure some of these other girls learned these tactics of how to steal people's identities and social security numbers when they was little. Their parents taught them something that got them feeling like they better than other people or they was able to win this time. When your parents maybe didn't teach you nothing, you was supposed to be the one over it all. But somebody sabotaged it and broke it up and gave it to many people because they was going to be jealous. Because maybe this is something that they went through in the season of their life and they didn't make it this far. Or they didn't do this good. They could have had help and they still didn't do as good as you. Somebody jealous. Somebody mad. All right. Yeah, the farmer and the deal. I feel like some gods or higher level energies feel offended that this man keep on trying to put this person over here with the rest of these people. So this person might lose all of these energies here. Yeah, this is this man with all these cookies on his pants. Okay. This is somebody that have a problem with their sex life or something. They should never be a leader of anything. Okay. This person has a problem. They're always looking to these witches or these women to give them. They don't even have the shit in their head to know what to do. And they always licking on all this other foreign coochie and stuff like this and bringing that shit up over here. You know what I'm saying? Confusing our language and confusing our shit over here. Act like they can't find a woman that they own here in America. Or again, this the land that you coming to cleave on, motherfucker. What you doing? You coming to cleave over here, but you want to bring another bitch on my land and try to disrespect me? Because these Johnsons I'm talking about is definitely from Africa. So if anybody about to go to Africa, that's where the fuck they going. And even if they got that pasty white skin that they just sat there and tried to create with science. So these people can fit back into society and hide who they really are. Right? So, like I said, some of these could be these parhams. It seemed like this, that most of the people that did this crime to me are hiding under the shield of the cross or this Johnson family. Let's just put it like that. That something runs a little bit deeper. Okay, it may be from this Gotti, even back from the Gotti inheritance or something like this. These is people that know the back ends of things here. Okay. These are people that have hired people to play my part in something. Maybe even as a queen of swords, when they know this bitch ain't no queen of swords at all and she don't compare. And they know this bitch ain't no fashion icon. The bitch is gaudy. Like I said. Her and like I said, that motherfucking Diva TV. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I know what I'm talking about when I say it. Now, we may not be on the same level mentally. We may not be on the same level of what we're doing physically. We may not be on the same level even when it comes to fashion wise, because somebody could say you can't talk because you don't even have no clothes. Okay, bitch. But if I had my money in my clothes, bitch, I'm telling you something else. Okay, like I said, this is a tactic for these women to tear other women down. You should be ashamed of your fucking self. You should be hopefully see because these bitches about to get sent up out of here. And I bet you, I promise you, I'll make sure that your children know how to value themselves from the core. And we'll see what kind of women they gonna be when they grow up without your dirt, without your filthy asses around. I'm gonna let them know what they need to know to the core, regardless of what they wearing on their face, on their skin, on their body. Regardless of what somebody else is saying to them or on the outside, they can't say it to their fucking face. You hear what I'm saying? We got the King of Wands out here. All right. So there could be a King of Wands that's standing next to this Queen of Swords energy here. There could be somebody trying to fight these people or something like this. Okay. This is like people like, oh, everybody, we just ain't gonna listen to we gonna act like we don't hear what she say. Yeah, we know that they said that she the lead. We're gonna act like we don't, or we're gonna hire somebody else. You know, just childish. These fucking people is these childish people. They old. They never grew up. They still got the mindset like we just read the other day. They still got the mindset, or somebody that's 9 or 12 or 17 years old. They never grew up. They just got old looking. These are the gypsies. Somebody trying to say gypsy or bohemian or something like this. Call me that I am. That's what you call me. From now until I say so. I ain't nothing like these people. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. All right. The Hangman is being enlightened about something here. Maybe the truth here. Somebody mad because they can't be themselves. They can't use their real name. They can't speak their truth because they done sold out for a popular YouTube channel or something. No offense. Yeah, they took something at the back end here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse from somebody else's Wheel of Fortune. This is like a large heist or something that's going to lead to a discovery of something here. There could be a lot of children that's being affected by whatever this is right now. All right. We got the Sun here and the King of Wisdom here. Two powerful energies here. All right. It seems like they may be in the midst of the garden here. Like, how dare you try to judge somebody, put somebody into a mental prison, lower their brain capacity, and then sit there and try to record them and then slander them and harass them and do horrible things to them, maybe even break in their house and do home invasions and steal from them. How dare you? God would never allow for these people to build anything. It's kind of like this syndrome that I was hearing about in this show the other day. And this guy said, it would be as simple as this. Like, the prisoners would just create another hierarchy, which could be this New York energy, where they end up being like the masters of the prison. And they keep the other people like in a lower vibrating area or mindset or something like this. And it's like they're all in prison though. They're all in prison. Nobody figured out how to break down the prison. Even if they found out that they were in a prison, they just snuck out. They paid their way out or snuck out and left the other people. Nobody raised up and said, this is how we break this shit. So this could also be why New York is in reverse here. And somebody don't want to give you your accolades. Somebody is tearing shit down that's going to make a difference in the future for real, just by speaking on something and being communing with source. And people is trying to turn the eye to it like you just didn't do that shit. Okay? You just didn't do that. Okay? Now, there could be some good things and bad things about these things, but you'll never know until it topple over You know what I'm saying? If it's supposed to be rebuilt, it'll be rebuilt. If it's not supposed to, like God said in the Bible, then it will never be rebuilt. This could be a bittersweet something. People could be mad, but it's mad just like I thought. You thought you was gonna rape me of everything I have and pillage me of everything I have or everything I'm supposed to be and walk away. Yeah, yeah. So somebody may be about to experience the wrath of God here. We got the wand here, the Queen of Wands here. All right. At least I didn't sit here and not do nothing. And if I couldn't be mobile, at least I didn't sit here and not say nothing about something that actually fucking matters. So I wish somebody would that sit there and talk about shit that don't matter all day. Come over here and talk about me talking about that shit that do matter. And these people got more information, could do more than me possibly, but you choose not to because you envious or you jealous or you hateful of somebody. And that's why God would never let these people really be at the top of anything to build anything. Queen of Wands, Emperor. So there could be an Emperor that feel like this Queen of Wands matches their something here. Okay. Or this Emperor is a Queen of Wands, or a Queen of Wands is going in to be an Emperor. Okay. Every time I see, because usually I don't always look at the breast part, but every time the breasts stick out to me first, this makes me think that this could be a female Emperor already. Or like in this case, this could be a Queen of Wands that's moving into emperorship. Okay. This could be the first of her kind here. Okay. Or this is an emperor, like I said, that's filling this Queen of Wands, and this is he claiming this woman. Okay, it's something like this. Okay, yeah, and the emperor is standing right over his the empress is standing right. Oh, okay, wait, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm getting a little excited. So we got the sun here, the king of wisdom, and then right behind that we got this rodeo energy. So this is this older daughter here that these people stole this money from. Okay, but right next to that we got the wheel of fortune here. Next to that we got the 10 of pentacles in reverse. Okay, that's making me think that an empire may be falling, but somebody is about to have something to be able to create something new. Somebody is set apart already. God already set this person. She got white or cream clothes on. Somebody already made this person clean and set this person apart. But somebody feel like they slick to push you into this because they know what conditions and stipulations this come with. Some type of discipline, or people gonna be watching you, or this, and that, or something like this. This is somebody that think they slick to try to push you over in that audience. Excuse me. Because they didn't want you to experience certain things in a human form here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Somebody trying to move you over there, it's best you move over there because they can't even, somebody can't believe that they let you get away, and they just trying to figure out where the fuck they need to put you so that you don't start something new or something like, we got to put this person over here or something like this. Okay, somebody could be freaking out, trying to push you into some type of godhood or something too soon. All right. And then we have her, the Empress is sitting right over the Emperor here. Okay. Hold on, I gotta take this call.